Hi, it's Trent and
Miss Rachel
here at the Leonardo Museum, and we're doing Leo at Home, and this week we are focusing in on coding. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't really understand coding all that much, so that's why I have Miss Rachel here to help explain it to me. And just so you know, we're not gonna be teaching you how to code on the computer. We're trying to understand the concepts around the language of what coding does and how it works. So we're gonna be using that, and parents, you can look up a ton of other things out there to be able to help us understand.
computers speak a language just like how we speak a language.
Oh yeah, I've heard something about like binary.
Yeah, so binary has the root bi, which means two, like bilingual.
Oh yeah.
We speak just one language. Well, I speak just one language.
I'm bilingual.
You're bilingual.
Hablo español también. Dos lenguajes.
Binary is a little different than English because it has just two different symbols that it uses to speak its language. A 0 and a 1.
Whereas we have like 26 letters to be able to make one thing.
At least,
Okay.
right? So those different letters that we have in binary instead bits. And the bits are either 0 or 1.
Okay.
The 0 means that no electricity is flowing. It just means stop. And the 1 means that electricity flows. And so a series of zeros and ones together make up our little code that the computer speaks.
Oh, and that's what this is. Here, we're gonna zoom in on our little chart here. This is gonna be a little way to understand how a computer sees our different letters or the different symbols that we type on our keyboard. So when we see a capital A, what the computer sees is 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, which is kind of different, but it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
So let's try to understand this maybe in like a visual representation.
totally.
'Cause I'm a visual learner.
Those zeros and ones always come in series of 8, and that's because this is the American Standard Code for Information Inter-Exchange. And before these codes were all put together in this binary and having those 8 bits, it was really difficult for computers to speak to each other. So this is what this looks like when we have a capital R. And I made a really special capital R. And I'm reading it from left to right.
Okay.
So my black beads stand for the zeros, my white beads stand for the ones.
Oh, okay.
Ready? 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0.
It works! I definitely saw the code right here as I was like following on a little chart. Well, if you have one, I want one too. Why don't we make one together?
Okay, fabulous.
Cool.
Let's make one for Mr. Trent.
All right, I got my blue pipe cleaner here. You can use any kind of material you have at home and any kind of beads. If you have like these little perler beads that you can kind of like use the iron to melt, you can do lots of different things. All right, but I want a T.
All right, let's start it. So, capital T.
Okay, capital T. And you said the white beads were 0?
The white beads stand for 1. And that's because the 1 is where the electricity is flowing. So I picked a light color, and then the dark color where it's not flowing is our 0.
Okay, to spell out a T, I need 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. So 0.
And it doesn't have to be beads. As long as you have a clearly delineated 0 and 1, you could do this with anything. It could be done with sidewalk chalk or flowers.
I love that. Okay, there we go. The letter T, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0.
Perfect, good
I
job.
have my little bracelet. Miss Rachel, know what we could do?
What can we do?
We could exchange bracelets and be binary BFFs.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Oh my gosh, let's do it.
All right, here you are, Mr. Trent.
Okay, I'll wear yours and I'll remember you when we're secluded at home, okay?
That sounds good to me.
Perfect.
And then thank you for my memento.
You're welcome. Now, parents, what would be a really fun idea is if you made binary snack codes to your kiddos at home. So I got some grapes and I got some goldfish crackers here. So what you could do is use different codes and spell out messages to your kiddos at home and see if they can figure it out while they're eating their snack, using their brains and their mouths.
Yeah, absolutely. Just make sure to tell them which one is 0 and which one is 1.
That's right. Cool. Well, this really helped me understand things a little bit more, and we hope that you are going to continue on joining us this week as we try to explore what it is coding actually is, and send us your snacks and your codes at home, and we'd love to see your bracelets that you make too. So thank you guys so much for joining us here at Leo at Home. Like I said, I'm Trent, and this is Rachel. Have a really great day.
Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Bye.